The Red Cross warned that the humanitarian response in Gaza was on the verge of total collapse after 2 months of Israel blocking aid to the war-torn Palestinian territory. The following report has more details.
The Red Cross warned that the humanitarian response in Gaza was on the verge of total collapse after 2 months of Israel blocking aid to the war-torn Palestinian territory. The International Committee of the Red Cross reiterated that without an immediate resumption of aid deliveries, the committee will no longer have access to the food, medicines, and life-saving supplies needed to sustain many of its programs in Gaza. Israel strictly controls all inflows of international aid vital for the 2.4 million Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. It halted aid deliveries to Gaza on March 2, days before the collapse of a ceasefire that had significantly reduced hostilities after 15 months of war. Since the start of the blockade, the United Nations has repeatedly warned of a humanitarian catastrophe on the ground, with famine again looming. The Red Cross Deputy Director of Operations warned that civilians in Gaza are facing an overwhelming daily struggle to survive the dangers of hostilities, cope with relentless displacement, and endure the consequences of being deprived of urgent humanitarian assistance. The deputy affirmed that the situation must not and cannot be allowed to escalate further, stressing that Israel has an obligation to use all means available to ensure that the basic needs of the civilian population under its control are met.